So I'm now in Casco Viejo, which is like also known as San Felipe, and it's the old town or the old neighborhood here in Panama City. To drive down this long road there, saw some incredible buildings, so I'm actually like buzzing to check this out. I hope it's like the Spanish culture here and things open later, because it's been quite quiet today, generally speaking, but it might come alive at night, maybe having a siesta now and it'll get busier later. But for now, just look at the buildings there. That colonial era architecture, incredible. Oh, look at this. Look at this one here. Isn't it really old? We'll head down here. I want to actually go to the thing that's behind me. I think it's where the cathedral is, but there must be some event going on because it's all barricaded off. Maybe like politicians going to visit, maybe like the Prime Minister or President or whatever they have here. Probably be President with like the Americanization here, but might have to be something to do tomorrow instead. Hello. Huge puddle here created by the rains before. I gotta be careful I don't get absolutely soaked, because these shoes are the only shoes I've brought to last me pretty much 3 weeks. I don't want to get them drenched. Looks like the tide's out. Not much of a beach in front of us there. The sand sort of part is over this way, but the water's clearly gone out to sea and left all this behind. This is absolutely incredible. This is what I was looking for. A little bit of a view, and we've got it. See out to sea, all the ships and stuff. Oh god. And don't fall over. Oh my word. The water here is insane. It's a bit of a lookout dedicated to that fella on the plaque. It's probably a decent place to talk about my plans for the next few weeks. So I've got 2 weeks and 5 days off. Basically because I've been on furlough for like 2 years, well, not 2 years, year and a half. I had to take some holiday during lockdowns last year. This year, work didn't say anything to me. So September rolled around, I took a week and a half off then. And then I took almost 3 weeks off to journey around Central America. Now I'm here because I was meant to go to Costa Rica and Colombia just after Christmas last year. And then obviously shit hit the fan. We went back into lockdown. It was probably the worst one out the 3 or 4 that we have had. And of course, I wasn't able to go, but I didn't get a refund either. They gave me a travel voucher at Iberia, the airline. So I was able to use my voucher. The flights cost me about twice what they cost me last year, but the voucher I was able to use for half of it. And I thought I'd try and get, it's actually going to be 5 countries in one go. And we'll see how that works out. I need PCR tests to get in 2 of them. The other 3 I can just enter because I'm vaccinated. There's some absolute gorgeous buildings like that one. Imagine having a room with one of the balconies just overlooking this square. Sensational stuff. And I like the way they've kept an area like this. It's not all just steel, glass, skyscrapers, that kind of thing. And what I love about here, they do have the red, white and blue with the flag incorporated into everything. And I'm a big fan of flags, so that's a big plus for me. I do, honestly, I rate that so much. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of the UK flag, but at home it's almost weird to be too patriotic, I think. There you go. I'm now just looking for somewhere to eat, I think. It's getting about that time now. Not had anything to eat. I like to get some Latin American food. I did see, I was coming up to it now, an Argentina Parilla, which is like a barbecue grill type place. And it looks really cool inside. And Argentinian food, I should say, is like one of the best in the world. I think I'm gonna go in here, hopefully get a beer, hopefully get some food, just chill out, maybe in an air-conditioned room, cool down, finally get my first food since arriving here in Panama. There it is. There's the Parilla. I drove past it before, headed up that way. I've walked all the way around there, come back down here. Now we're here. Una mesa para una persona. Gracias. Oh, look at that. English medium? Yes, please. Gracias. look at that. It says on the walls, we don't have Wi-Fi, talk amongst yourselves. And well, it's a bit awkward as I'm on my own. So, looks like I'll be talking to myself. So here they have the menus on wine bottles, which is pretty cool. And a phone with presumably the Colombian flag on it. But I'll have to pick from that, and then I'm definitely getting a beer from Panama. But it looks quite expensive actually. If you want a steak, you're looking the high 20s. And that's like oh, it's probably going to be worth it to be in here, and this is a very touristy area. So we kind of want to expect it. I think of all the places we're visiting, this will be the most expensive one. Potentially the last one might be a little bit more expensive, or roughly the same price. I think this is going to be the most expensive, but just look at that. If you've watched my videos in the past, you'll know I've said before, a good restaurant is a restaurant that gives you free bread. I've never been let down by a restaurant that gives you free bread before, so that is a good sign. That's it. So we've got the Panama beer here, free bread, chimichurri, and yeah, we'll give this a go. First beer, not had any food today, straight on the alcohol. Lads. And as they say here in Panama, ice cold, so refreshing, just what I needed. And that is a good brew, to be fair. So the food has arrived. I've got spicy sausage, smoked paprika, which is like peppers, and then obviously chorizo in like a roll with tomato and again more peppers, chimichurri bread. I am so excited to have my first food of the day. Oh, feels like it's been a long time coming. And yesterday was subject to plain food, so that didn't really count. And today is the real thing. So some sausage, some of this paprika stuff if I can get it. Oh, that's good. That is amazing. After not eating all day, that is just what I needed now. Sensational stuff. Make better in Panama. Get yourself down here. I'll leave the link or name of the restaurant in the description. But this food with that setting, victorious combination. My bread theory is still intact. That was fucking class, honestly. I mean, after a whole day building up to that, oh my god, it hit the spot. It was so worth it. I'm so glad I came in here now. Drove past it before, took a quick note on my phone what it was called, and came back and found it later. Absolutely exceptional. Yeah, definitely Panama. Marzola, I think it's called, or something. Marzola, that's where you need to come. Marzola, Argentina, Parilla. It's just little streets like this here. Beautiful colours. We see some fairy lights, I think, tonight. When it goes dark, they'll look spot on. That was fucking crazy. I don't know what that was. I think it was a parade for like the emergency services. Seems to be firemen and police officers. Yeah, that was a class of entertainment. Just stopped off for a drink in this rum bar and they went past. Unbelievable. I said it's going to be like Spain and get busier in the evening, and yes, it does. So much busier now than it was in the day by a mile. Now I'm going to sit down and enjoy a bit of live music. So, tell you what's weird, this street feels like I'm in England. It feels like an English city, like in the middle of the night when it's dead, there's no one around. Like the floors like the same, they've got the same stones they use for like blind users as well. It's bizarre. It literally feels like if there was no Spanish writing around, I would be in the UK right now. One thing the internet told me to do, ride the metro, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I only need to go one stop, but why not? I'm here, I may as well do it. I know it's only a little short walk away, but I'm interested to see what the metro is like in here, so let's take a look. So recharge the card or whatever, bought something, let's hope this works this time. So that was a nightmare. Finally got in though. I think you buy a card for £2 or $2 and then you've got to top it up. I thought it just included $2 on the card if you bought one. So it's actually a pretty costly metro ride. The metro's 35 cents, which is super cheap, except obviously I paid about $3 to charge my card up a dollar so that I could use it here. So here's the line I need to go to Lateria. So I'm here now, Cinco de Mayo, and I need to go to Lateria in this direction. It's a pretty big station, pretty bland. I thought there was going to be a bit more detail with it being a recommended thing to do here, but we'll see what the train's like. Air conditioning on it, it's boss, it's so cool. Nice and clean as well, nice new carriages. I rate that. So just going one stop up now, so it'll only take a couple of minutes I'm guessing, and then get off and walk to the hotel. I've got a little surprise for you there, which I'll show you in a bit. Nice and quick, nice and easy, and nice and clean as well. Bit of a pointless ride almost, but I just, like I say, wanted to try it, give it a go, and yeah, it was worth doing definitely. And now train goes off. Looks like some of the firefighters from before that were in that parade with all the fire, they're having a little after party, because my hotel is literally right by the fire station, so if anything goes catastrophically, we're in good hands really. We're well placed for people to come and deal with it. And our hotel, just this thing here, the Hotel Caribe, will not recommend it if I'm being honest. Aircon's shit. One of my windows doesn't actually lock, it's just permanently open, which obviously isn't safe. The whole room's a bit outdated and bland. You've eaten before. It's about outdated and bland in this. Not the best. The Wi-Fi is terrible. So overall, not the best. But we're only here tonight, and then tomorrow night I'll need to leave about 1:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock, something like that. So it's not the end of the world really. But yeah, there's a little look. I'll head inside now. So I'm at my hotel now, as you can see. Behind me there's a rooftop bar, rooftop pool, and this incredible view. It's pretty dark up here, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see properly, but the view from here is like insane. So like you say, the bar's down there, you got the pool here, which you probably won't be able to see very well, and you got this incredible view out over the city. After a rooftop beer, I headed to bed because in the morning I was going to be hiking up a mountain in the city where I'd have one of the most amazing animal encounters of my life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you
next time.